Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Laura Train Mama. Today we are having a look at one of the stories contained within this Thomas and Friends magazine. It's issue 341 and it's from the 25th of October in the year 2000. This story is called Perfect Puff. Enjoy. One morning, the steam engines were playing a game. They wanted to see who could huff and puff the hardest. Clouds of thick smoke carried across the yard. It drifted onto a platform, so the passengers hurried into the waiting room until the smoke cleared. More floated into the station master's garden too. His washing was hanging out on the line, and it was soon covered in sooty spots. "Stop this silly game," he shouted to the other engines. But they were all making so much noise they did not hear. Then Thomas slowly rolled under a footbridge. "You watch my funnel," he called to the others. Thomas blew extra hard, and the footbridge disappeared for a moment in a spout of smoke. "Hey!" cried a passenger who was walking across the bridge. He was directly above the smoke. The man coughed and spluttered. Thought Thomas. "My mistake. Didn't see him standing up there." The man angrily went to the Fat Controller's office to complain. The Fat Controller was very sorry. "The railway will pay for your clothes to be cleaned," he said. The man was also given a free ticket for his journey on Thomas's passenger train. The Fat Controller turned to Thomas. "No more smoky tricks now," he warned. "I want my engines to be really useful, not really naughty," added the Fat Controller. Thomas set off to take the passenger up the line. Later, Thomas came back again. As Thomas puffed by some marshland, he spotted a big, bright bubble floating into the sky. It flew towards him. He could see it was a hot air balloon. Suddenly, it began to lose height. A man on board was waving urgently. "Something's wrong!" cried Thomas. Thomas thought he would land on the line. But his driver pointed to the marsh. "Oh no! The balloon is going to drop into it!" he shouted. Thomas raced forwards underneath the hot air balloon. Then he blew it higher into the sky again with a mighty blast from his funnel. It was enough to carry the balloon over the marsh, so it landed safely in a green meadow. Later, the balloonist went to thank Thomas. It was the man from the footbridge. "I'm glad you puff hard," he laughed. "I'll never grumble about sooty spots again." The end. That brings us to the end of the story, Perfect Puff. I really hope that you enjoyed listening along with me today, and if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button. Really helps me out. Share this video with a friend if you want to. You could even check you're subscribed if you want to. And other than that, have a great day.